Hello there, in this video we're going to start building our contact page for our project, so let's go. Okay, let's go ahead, let's click on the background. I'm going to press I on the keyboard, hold shift and click so it matches the background of the page. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into each of these fields and I'm just going to customize the placeholder that's being used, because at the moment on some of them it just says text. I think we could be a bit more descriptive and a little bit more detailed on each of these fields. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and update those fields, so I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So as you can see on the page, I've gone ahead and added some placeholder content for each of these fields. We've got enter your first name, enter your last name. We've got an example email address in this one. The phone number component, I think, already had the number displayed, so that was good. What do you need help with? So I've got select an option in this drop down. Write your message here for the message. I've updated this label here as well, so how would you like us to respond? So email or phone. We've got the file upload there, we've got the send message button there, and then we've got the notification banner that I've updated, so your message has been submitted. Thanks for reaching out, we'll be in touch within 24 hours. So that's nice and up to date. Okay, so I think the form's looking good. Let's go across to the wireframes. So we now need to build a section here at the bottom that's going to contain the office address, the phone number, the live chat. So let's go ahead and build that out. Okay, so let's start by option clicking and dragging this section out a little bit. Let's just bring that in here. Let's make sure it fits the frame as well. So looking at it further, let's add some spacing variables. Okay, there we go. So we've set the padding to 48 just for now. Let's just drag out one of these items and let's just have a look at the structure here. So for starters, let's add some typography variables. Okay, that seems to have been done. Let me just drag that back in here. Just delete out this one. Let's just see what we will do with this icon section. So let's make it slightly bigger, 48 by 48. Okay, so looking at these, what we're going to need for each is we're going to need an icon, because these squares were set as placeholders. So let's go ahead and let's go into here, go into feather icons, and let's start by just getting some icons. So the phone one should be easy. That should go there. Okay, that's gone in there. The live chat, so we type in chat, we can use this one. Okay, that's good. And then let's have a look for office. If we do pin, that should signify like location, so I think that should be okay. Let's just drag each of these underneath the relevant area. Okay, next let's have a look and let's take a look at our existing designs. So let's just take a copy of this linear fill here. So press Command C. Let's go back here, press Command V. That pastes in the fill. Let's get rid of that old fill as well. Okay, so we've got our icons here. Let's just take a copy of these, Command C. Let's go into the style guide. Let's go to our icons and let's add these icons to our file. So Command V, let's paste those in. Just going to pop those up there for the moment. Now let's just go ahead and let's just take each of these and let's pop them in there. Okay, so let's take each of these icons. Let's go ahead, let's just collapse some of these layers. So let me select all of these and let me just drag them in just to, yep, to there. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just check the naming. I think that's okay. Okay, next let's just update the color. So we need to use neutral and that needs to be 600. So let's do that. Let's go ahead, make sure everything is set to scale, which I'm pretty sure it is. And I might actually just flatten these as well. Okay, I'll just select all the icons. Let's go up to here and create multiple components. And that should be good. Let me just delete out this frame above here. Okay, so let's collapse the layers. Let's lock that there as well. Let's go to assets, let's go to libraries and let's click on publish. And let's just add some notes. Okay, let's click on publish. Okay, great. Those icons are now published and we can use them in our files. Okay, let's go back to the designs file. Let's go ahead and let's just remove these for the moment. Let's go into assets, let's grab an icon slot. Okay, so let's Command C, copy the icon slot. Okay, let's just paste that here inside this shape. Let me just delete out the placeholder as well. Let's go in here and let's go and let's change that up to, let me just type pin. Okay, map pin, that should be fine. Let me just delete out that icon slot. Okay, next I just want to apply some spacing variables here. Let's just tighten up the spacing. Okay, now I want to go in here and style this, so let's add a slightly different color. Let's add Sapphire 300. Let's just change what this is. So let's remove the stroke. Let's add neutral 0. Let me just duplicate the office details here. And what I'll do is I'll quickly fill out the phone number and live chat details in the same format. So I'll be 1 second. Okay, so I've now updated the information for office, phone and live chat. So let's just go ahead. Let's delete these. I think the number and the click to start here is a little bit too close, so we might have to just adjust that quickly. So I think it's set to 4, let's set it to 8, so there's a bit more space at the bottom. Let's just zoom in. So I've added the text link color here for this, so you would click this link to start your live chat. So I think that's okay. So yeah, comparing it to the wireframe, I think that's pretty close. I think we've got everything we need. We've got the different icons. We've got the different ways of getting in touch. We've got our office address. So yeah, I think that's good. I'm just going to double check the spacing and typography variables quickly. Okay, great. So those have now been updated. So that's good. I've just readjusted the spacing actually to 4 pixels again, as the typography variables weren't set correctly. So yeah, I think we're done here. Let's just make sure all the spacing is correct on the container itself. Okay, great. So let's just bring this up and let's align it with everything on the page. So let's just see how much do we have on this container. So 24. Okay, so we've set that to 24 pixels. That's 48 away from the notification banner, so that should be enough space. Let's just bring the footer up. Let's snap that right next to the information here. I'm not going to leave a gap like the wireframe. Let's just bring everything up and let's just have a quick look at the page. Let's turn off all the menus. Let's just start at the top. So we've got the navigation, got the hero section here. Then we go into our heading and then our form. We've got all the placeholders, all the different information in here. Yeah, and then we've got the file upload, the button, the message, then the information about our company, so our office, our phone number, our live chat, and then straight into the footer. So let me just go ahead, let me just delete out those random frames there. Let's quickly pop contact underneath. Let's just pop that down there. I don't think we've missed anything on the wireframe. I think we're all good. I think we've got everything. Okay, like before, let's press Shift Space. Let's open that in a tab. Okay, and let's review all the pages together. So let's start off. Let's go left on the keyboard. Let's go back to the home page and let's just scroll down. So we've got level up your skills. We've got the home page, all the information that we built out here. Press right on the keyboard. Here's our about page. So again, following the same kind of theme for the website. Onto the courses and the merch. So yeah, looking good. And press right again. So onto our contact form. So again, following that theme, keeping it nice and consistent. And yeah, there we go. Okay, let's just close that down. Okay, one quick thing I'll do just at the end. Let me just go in, just turn on the columns for the grid. I think we should be in line with everything else. Okay, so just looking at this, I think I might expand these to 32 pixels between, so it just snaps into the grid. Yeah, so potentially the only tweak that I needed to make was this top row, so just adjusting that spacing from 24 to 32, just so it aligns with the grid. I think everything else is okay. Let me just go ahead and turn that off. Okay, so now we're done with the contact page. Let's go back to our research file and see what's next. Okay, so we've done the contact page, that's all done. Let's move over to the right hand side. Great, so in the next video, we'll start building out our checkout page for our project. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for getting to the end. So like and subscribe, add some comments, all of those things, and I will see you in the next video. Living life on the edge. Is the box gonna fall? Is it not gonna fall? Who knows? It's time to fix it. Okay, that'll have to do. it looks like nothing's changed, so hopefully it doesn't fall on my head. But yeah, time to fire up the heater, get that nice glow. Next up, you guessed it, cup of tea or cup of coffee. Right, I think that's me done. Onwards and upwards. See you in a bit.